Today's July 7th of 2017, bringing the Capricorn full moon energies to you. That'll occur July 9th, 12:08 a.m. East Coast time. The Capricorn full moon is a moon where we deal with, consider all that we've done, how it's worked, to hopefully move forward in a wiser way. This full moon is going to be only 1 degree away from Pluto transiting Capricorn. As you know, I've talked about this for years now, about Pluto being in the final Earth sign of Capricorn, revealing all that which is not in line with nature and causing us to have to face it and change it to where we either A, get it back in line with nature, or it gets totally destroyed because it does not work within the rules of nature. The moon and Pluto are both water-ruled planets, so things can be hidden or mysterious, so to speak. There's a lot going on. The revelations are coming. The mysterious side of things, or the hidden side of things, is being revealed, and it's up to us to figure it out and to now, at this time in this moon, try to make something of it. Capricorn energies are to kind of be the rulers. You feel like you have to know, you have to have the answer, you have to head in the right direction, you can't be wrong. All those things go on, but in that there's a lot of flaws because the ego gets involved in every aspect and it can limit you at every turn. So with Pluto being here, with the moon being here, there's opportunities for where you were limited to be revealed from your perspective or from somebody else that can then help you see it. So there's going to be huge opportunities to advance here and make something of this time. We always want to do that at a full moon. We always want to take action. If the moon's it's full and it's in Capricorn, then of course the sun has to be in Cancer. There's also Mars transiting Cancer. That is the moon ruled sign. So we're dealing a lot with our past. We're coming to understandings. We're coming to synchronicities like we never have before. Hopefully that's happening to you. If not, you might want to wake up and notice it a little more and a little deeper within who you are, because you are getting the puzzle pieces that you need to solve where it is you can go. Because the two planets that are opposing the moon and Pluto are fire ruled planets, this is it brings me to a point, really looking at all this, that there's opportunities here for alchemy everywhere. Change is everywhere, and you might want to wake up, because as this thing's flipping, that's why I'm back into the videos, we're to that point where the time is now that the alchemy is happening. The revelations are everywhere. It's time for you to start making decisions based on what you think and feel, not what somebody else has taught you to think and feel. We've gone down for several years now a path that you must have a degree, you must have education, blah, blah, blah. I don't have any problem with any of that, but you must also be able to think for yourself. And these moments like these are kind of the reason why, is if you follow somebody else and lose your compass or lose your sense or sensibility, you're going to be in big trouble, because you're going to end up in somebody else's karma and somebody else's world, and you're probably not going to be very happy. So be really careful here, as the time is now for this thing to start really like heightening from now till the end of August. I'm looking for wars. These are Mars and the sun are opposite, the moon and Pluto. That's warring. So be careful there. And the emotions can get like pushed over the edge, and things can happen when maybe the intention initially wasn't there for much more than maybe a joke, or to try to work or deal with something. So you want to be really careful here. Also, you know, I've been talking about the hidden being revealed. We're getting that final stage where we have to now make something of all that's been revealed to us. So everything that you started to notice or you've awoken to, you want to pay attention and start doing something about it from your perspective. Quit falling in line. The society itself is slowly pushing everybody down, or trying to make them not think and not feel, and that's the exact opposite what needs to happen. We need you to be thinking and feeling from your own perspective. So hopefully you're doing that, and you're going to get on that and continue to do that. We have a trine in the fire signs. We have Uranus in Aries, the eclipse, north node of the eclipse in Leo, and we have Saturn in Sagittarius. The fire signs are to bring heat and to bring change to anything it touches. I think where heat goes, it always rises up. So you're trying to actually make things better. Saturn is the teacher or keeper of time. The delay, it brings delays and it brings lessons. Uranus says, I got to find freedom at all cost in the most direct path. And the eclipses also are the universe's magical way of if you're being stagnant, bringing stagnation to a halt and to an end, and to get you back moving again. Eclipses leave you with more information than you were found, and leave you to where you can never go back, because you can't undo when an eclipse happens. So you're further down your path. You're further down that road of karma here, and that road of evolution, and you can never go back. So with all these in fire signs, we're trying to bring this. New things are happening. There's new things all around. There's change everywhere. There's warring energies everywhere. And the key here for all of us will be to dig in from our perspective and manage and cope, and you're gonna, the potential to succeed here can be tremendous, but we're getting into that dark hour of time where it has to like totally unfold, and in the next 45 days that's going to happen. That will change. The world will change, and so be ready for that. It's not necessarily going to be all devastating. It may be for some. It probably will be for quite a few, but it's not going to be for everybody. There's a lot of new things coming where we're heading, and so if you can get on board there, I think you'll like where it goes. But make sure it's you and your compass that you're following, not somebody else's. Lastly, with this square, this T-square that's been going on, this is a grand cross. There's two things. There's the T-square that's been going on with Uranus, Pluto, and Jupiter. We're still like being tested through others, and we're being tested on a lot of the newness and the chaos that's been brought to us. But the truth is, we've seen all this and done all this, and what we need to do here is work with this Pluto and Capricorn and say what works with nature, what's worked a long time ago, what will work in a long time, and get back in line with that. As the new comes in, a lot of it does work with nature, but it's been hidden. So don't be afraid of anything new. Just pay attention to it and run through your filters and see if that works for you. Again, a T-square is super karmic, and it's working, so you want to make sure that you pay attention and you work from a perspective that's yours. What's added with this full moon is we made it a grand cross because the Sun and Mars are now in Cancer. So all four of the cardinal signs, which are signs that say get off your butt and get moving, are highlighted with planets moving in them: Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So each cardinal sign, the beginning of each quadrant, house 1, 4, 7, and 10, are activated by planets right now. So in every facet of your life, there's opportunity for you to grow, advance, to bring alchemy and change to the better for you. Get on that. This is important, because if you don't, when the eclipses come next month, you're going to be in some serious trouble. We also have 2 new moons coming in the signs that the eclipse are in Leo, and we'll have 2 new moons next month. So that's going to bring a heightened opportunity for us to take these things and move in a direction that's going to be extremely beneficial. All these new moons so far this year have been early in the signs that they've when the moon's transited. But when it gets to next month, Leo's going to host a new moon late in the sign. So right now, a lot of new and a lot of change and a lot of beginnings. But as we move into next month, there's going to be a lot. The quest will be for you to move in a direction that's going to be what's going on. So you got about 45 days here, 45 to 50 days to get this thing right and get moving in a direction that's going to be best for you and who you have surrounded yourself with. It's not impossible, but there's going to be a lot of change and a lot of chaos here. So get yourself ready, and the world is going to be different in 45 to 50 days. So I hope you're prepared. I know you can do it. You just got to believe it. So good luck.